We are for your mamumo, a free no siana muniatana, bepim sabria, akato na bro, non kunumpe muna, ya sorry sweet, Adekye Nsroma da mwasi, UTV so, eda mwasi pass, eda wafidi no, eda ha na umaye number 1. A fair do so, Ghana komo, any day bro no, na so ansana no. Happy birthday to you, Evelyn Miracle Kutoko Nikwe. It's your birthday today from your mom, Gina Nikwe. She wishes for you long life, prosperity, health, intelligence, and favor, so that you will become an outstanding woman. And happy birthday, Ababawa Panyin Fefe. Mame enda J Essentials I say wa mami ewi fefe kama me de rocking our tree many eje if we say eyi ma ho feba me kan fu J Essentials amount if we say ni no se de da me kan no efe eye muton na ha tro ehyewa kama esan say eye muton tro nti eche enya den ensei ota 5 years oda so hyewa de quality human hair no ma usika somran fa so enti hwe J Essentials e chia kwan na kwaji enwipa East Legon Malabo Avenue na macho se una Main Lagos Avenue na Kakramodu Media Pharmacy no unsa nifa so na wapai ewo ho be unse nkwanta bi wo ho sa opai a ko wonim kakra bia second 10 ewo left Malabo Avenue ewo ho ba uye ni tia eno ani se obeko Instagram J_essentials double S eka ho na so say WhatsApp na wafre na wa send in a chat 024363905 na watching you know dia wo pe or the be ma kama na o call studio fix no say wan so di ho adanse say wa kospa na studio fix ye die edemufo a obenya da JCC o woye o manicure pedicure or fix o lash na ma o fix na massage no so dia eni ejai ade chia utumi dan kasa won say ya massage o de e akọ studio fix now so on fix you out why ba ho feni bibia emo ko jowlu e plaza 2 abronsan ni mo baby a best pension trust e wona ho a abronsan na say na studio fix wo fe wonum 02029665553 and 024384671 na on fix so ene enkomo aye die ye hwe South Africa for a chelpa wonum ede ama odi aba Ghana odi akọ Nigeria nti ne krakra ne sen ene kwabra ne bai efise wapa achew awie no se aban enhye ben odi egu akwamu se bi nkosi biem yehu no ensese etiasa nti esese wo yehu bibi anase wapa achew enu anu no na wokoso ahye ne ma no tachu peche woka wo ho a na woto ahye enkrofo adehye eso afi enso school placement no wonum eco school kwesi adan na nase ebaye kase nhase ncheke bese na wotwe muani ahyase no amanfo de wonum kototo ba bia wo mumpe wo hawo ne akwansidi a wo mu enya wo but enura edi si ye ne enama ne bo aba betodwa no chese afedi bibia dadin penifo no kra se eye school no a amanfo pese wo musesa na akofa saa wo hawo ni wo yone yaba se ba bia de wo to ye no wo hwe so ko hwa enke nkofa amane ma obi anya school so pese wo sesa no enu nenam so ama ede sa challenges na banti wo independent school wa enipa no bebro mu guo no enye se ya amplesi wo no na emom eye wo mo a wo mo ye school shopping ni mpe school we sesa me buy school yi mame hade kwa wa no bi amete ne ba na nya school no kura wi wo se ba bi ede ne to ye ne minya school fees minya kasika ma kwada ne nkonti momfa no emra the next time we be me msi ohio nka die went to school fees kura wa nya school fees free kura senka wo betu school fees na wase atua kasika enti siese the school fees ya chewa kasika nso e no obi se hey enso to so for mo eden enti ni nyina ye amanfo consensus ni bia but say GS adom no aye niam ni nyina eya ene mu nkan na yen ka se wo mo ayade na emom enka wo mo tene wo ho ye na hyase ne ntema ka yamfa sa challenges we mu na next year no wo mo hu se de wo mbeye nafa ka se na yaka gratitude wan se biso a na eno ye wo mo dia wo mo ka ente sa ma yehu na yemfa enkan komo no na fe ne krakra no kwada maayewa no 9 wo film sisi ano de officially na ese de ye adwuma nanso awofo no miensa say yenye ntum ye man te ase momfa nankasa ne ma yen na ya anso kwa yen hwehwemu tienu a wo press conference a wonom ye de ebisa ne say sa demand si se oman no ye betimi emiti ana enso se baabi aduru no e wo se ye boa wo mo na se ne se efutuo ne nkyerɛkyerɛ ne kasada ne akrokra wo mo agye atomu se sɛde aya na aye saa netie ananso se ebia yese enatenka a mother's instinct bibi wo a wo mo kanso a ewo mu a eno so ewo se yepe emma wo mo aso na yiti nti ensem na eni ena ewura no mu a ene wo mbedi nkomo no Nana Kofi Damwa oye director of communications ewo energy ministry say ofri abam ofri ruling government nimti MPP rep eno no Nana Akwaba me share we say that phone so an e bon komo nti yese ne mehu in person ministry boko de nyame adom onim se ho de bia nsem ho but so de djuma and then like issue full so bi wo ho a yekoye be dia nsem be wo no so ne be bia no ye be som na yahwe na ya ye ne se ne sise ne fata Nana say how dia mimusa ministry ho asem kakra ene krata bi dia base PDS deal no ECG for yakopam uniform ama ECG na ya suspending no say PDS na ya suspending na ntise no confusion e basa one report in Ukraine how far 30 days and so PDS near saying United and say PDS a private company okay omo a private entity omo decisions no omo no aban any control also okay nti say okase me as a private company me kwa kopam uniforms e dia ma e me staff a mentime nya na oh yeah na ECG for ne staff one say unim sisi aye kase e handing over no staff of ECG are number 6,000 you transfer the majority of them edema a PDS as sisi aye kase it's our arrangement in there still holds okay intino even though you the asset na asayama ECG back no staff nan kasa omo ho no de enkrata so ne bibia so no omo e PDS staff and I make sure say private company na dwen say make opam uniform e de ama staffa Ghana nya dictatorship aban betumi akwa say mempene ma won pam e ma won konko e bi o mo concern e say private company and ho aba asem ayeye nhwemu anwie ya suspend na on shedan hu ni shebrem ti sa na ayete say o onum say o kenken kwa ene ye wa hey say UTV na dwen say okakopam uniforms e dia ma staff onyina abra sabio ebia pains ensem enkoso yia aban e de ne ho gimu a sabio nya ado enye yie na pains ensem no ebetimi ni sa scenario na fa ne America ne se company na nkasa wo challenges emfa se banks e bia go for instance and as e bisa omo kasa ye kakopam uniforms e dia ma staff bu no omo so be pa uniform de mo mfa ho me tiwe ne me ye se me ye nhwehwem nti se wo so be wa de a sabio nya se ye mfa ho in particular but then I met me I found. All right. What am I say? Me young shia enye yi. Me kan ho hwia enye yi. Nipa no te wono no say dwumedia ono pese odi ania. Ghana a democracy. Okay. Nti no ye de ho gimu dia no de na report na kosi saying how far? Ye guso investigations na ba edru baby. Na I was say take decisions bi ewo ho. Menim say weekend we kra na kwanto bi ebeba so ne ade. Nti yesere akwantu obi after omo kata no so nim say asem we ye kan PDS nso enye PDS so kan hunu say mida wom America ban wo Millennium Challenge Compact sika bi nso a emu edupa eka ho nti nhihye na ye ne nsa was kasa ne ade nyina na ye hwehwe ene say Ghana man ebenya eso mfaso a esombo yenkan hunu se ene mo adwen no ya adwenpa na se wote se mo wa adwenpa se nso ebi ehu ne se ana wo ka se wo we kenken kwa enkosi aga Ghana ne wo no be sa ye dane ye nhwe na asem fofora be janchimu ebi ene sa kidnapping ya dane death ye keken ya nti we na fi obi adwen free so na aye hwetewete sama obeka say nia ese otiase na se ne di kan
aban we na concession agreement no e ba ye sa aban we anso na san ka se da bi nkrata na ye ne hwehwemu aye no ehunu se bibi atochema wo ho nti enam sa ne nti no ye ntwentwen so ansa aban we ya ena kofa ba se mesre wo ade we ye ntwentwen so ansa
okay
ena aban na so san ka se ye be ye hwehwemu ade nti na aban ne yesa ECG ane ne assets ne nya Ghana for Japade ena ye ni abrofo akoya arrangement bi se ye pesike bi e di ahyemu kena nti enam sa arrangement e koya ne 2015 nti no yesre mumma ye kwan na yenye enyoma bi kakra eguso ayeye na ehunu se da bi ade na ho ba bi ya tochema da bi ye mfa ye Japade enkoto se bi chacha nti ne ebe ye ne se ade na o de fa miansa magye na yenkoso na enye nhwehwemu na nhwehwemu ne ye na ehunu se udifa ene ade no magye dada ye nso na ehunu se unnifa ene ne o se ye no ne ye
thank you nana
abaya aye ne nyoma sei na obi ba no be catch so onumum ene mpe Ghana fo yi a ya na ha adwen kakra ne esere kra ene se what is any pe person mo ka say finance minister ne hu bon mu na onu na koto company ni ade am bisa asem mako a enyina ya na adwen ye free so se finance minister ena ne dia no no ankasa koto ade no no aye finance minister no asem ma ho no wan fan hye ne ketase na wan na so na finance minister kro ya ye pese ye kire se ono na akodi jurim bi wo baabi no ono ankasa so san tena ho
na what say almost say e bi na front man no enti muni kan so na later mu wi am famra ne ye nche afa mu famra ne ye nche a mo se ye mfama e no se ne ye benya age afi mu se na e be kogodi en kokona
but you se finance minister no am obi a frontier man ne ade ade na omu nkoka ne kokom na ono ankasa nso ebesen aba besen
na make twa to se ebe kogodi en kokona ene moye nyina
but you see sasem na omu person omu kan na me check say where is the basis because
thank you nyina so nim
nipa na mo se ono na akoye sa ade we nyina se ne obenya eso mfa so no ono so no san ma eze da bi ade ya mo ye ide asem ho ntime mpene na se bio se eyonoa na ope ewe chiri ena wasan be ena Ghana sa finance minister na ehia
thank you medawase nana medawase it was just a quick one because of free ministry by anything medawase pa but akariwura so kra memmusa no but me sure se makofa ba die obeka bi
but masa make an say empem bi a etwam no na your finance minister bi o Ghana ha ono ama ne ho banking license
I see.
Enne yenya finance minister onu asem ne bae no wahwe ehunu se Ghana Japade de yemfa nto chacha nti metwem onu mum ene yepese ye kire so onu mum nye na mum nipa na onu as finance minister okohwe ye ma ne ho no ye bank governor of Bank of Ghana ohwe ye ma onu ne ho license ne de onu de bi ne ho fa yeah, yeah, the kind of standards.
Thank you, Nana. Mami Nuruddin Abbas and Sonche, Ashanti Regional Communication Officer, Emma NDC Amanyo Kono. And I would have asked a different question. Now, so said your baby and another kofai, min pesa ya, minya budia kekebia, bra, me koye na man kebidi akwaba.
Yeah, Jamini Abana, what to say?
Adum na unswe. Kumase boko.
Oh, patron tutumuya be na ma hwehwe aboye kakra sanse
ba Kumase anto face mo nra papers ni bi di buy so one to
obi obekasa bia no na ne enye Kumase no report to free
oh sir
ya to petrol ya to fair nim ba bi wo hokra 30 25 20%.
I see but
na busa ho say e de na be ba ye be to petrol mo Ghana ha ye be to kaiska mo Ghana ha ye ntumo Kumase most of these reportage are not premised on the realities on the ground.
Free Kumase ne ba me nya da agenya o katwi
fantastic
me can all thank fantastic
e manu e ba ni nyina no Kumase ko hwe na manfo bebre kra ntimi nko mu krom aye because of keska so free Kumase na bia wo kwa aye wo nyina hini anko abo krom ta krom ana se akota ana se wo free Kumase na wo ko adanse praso ana se ni wadubiase aye na so free Kumase na wo ba asante achem dwa so dwansa wo free Kumase ko mampon adwura nom ne ade no amanfo bebre niska and the people and nekura ni pentimi nko kroma ye so aho kire wo sori anopa ne kumase na wo kwa dum na wo fa hwa kofa ofori krom eye je ne dwom ho na wo ba asafo market emeya eton eye cool store na wo ko sokopan wood village na wo ba mayanka na wo ba moro market
obi onum kumase kura no pe wa ma na hu kumase
na wo ba moro market a menua wanka sa obehunu se oman no enyina yie
alright
and no mo se ade no ye nto ye free kran so ayenye de ye ntua waye de enim se eye dani a awia bebo amadu fo chia ye ja nyankopon a ode Ghana abedu ba bia wadru yi on hwe man kofo bi nse no 2020 obegene man very quick on the PDS issue PDS in sense we da niema bi adi na niema da no adi ema Ghana ni bia hunu ne se eye MPP aban we ya ye man panyine akufo adoda no omo bai se omo be wia na omo kum na omo asai eye tie omo bai se omo be fa kwati kwan so afọ man japade na omo asai o man no adenti na meka sa minua ya asemi bai the first person o kasa ye energy minister meba energy minister o se ade no is actuated or is tainted with fraud.
After honorable Kojopon Kumakasa.
Fair enough, but the substance of Nasamo, what can I say? Adie ni nyina no PDS ni nyina no ye frakadam. Ukasama Energy Ministry, I expected you to point that out. Sister, you know the legal consequence of fraud. Your kasa adie bi e fraudulent. It means that is the legal effect is that is void. Me bwana. Ye nua mawu a okasa ye no onyo obi akeke ne de na ko Energy Ministry ho. He's an energy expert. Energy think tank bia your friend ASAP or kaho oni amin antanom ne ade na ye dey eteye enti ade enti ne se PDS ade no minister MPP minister say ade no kro no bom na still ade no koso nyo no kwa ne kan the longest serving deputy energy minister wo krom ha your friend Ura KT Hammond ono so be kan asem ye bi asem no ba no na ye man panyini na nado danko akufu ado kwa Angola o se ade ne yenye de yen suspended enti ne ade ye tainted with fraud no ka was say PDS ya pam o mo kura free ECG ho a ba bia ECG wo no mo ni kwan kura so o mo be ko ho ba asem no man panyini kan na anya adwuma
ema ECG meba yemfa atesem na
no anya atesem minister
ba minister ne kan keke wa man
minister si ade se minister ka se minister sebi anya do minister asem no kan no kan brofo na school no menu nyina yakobi enti no asamo minister aka no wanka China kasa na say wanka Arabic na wo abekire masay o say no so o say mentiase a o ma mentiase minister say ade na ye fraudulent me nua ba
because of
meba o say ye fraudulent ade bia fraud wo mu bia nso no emra mu no it is deemed say
because of what
o ma mpanyine o kasa na metia me nua if you allow me o man panyini say ade ne yen suspended na ECG asaba abonten say ade ne yen suspended ya ade ne wo so aye dey adwuma meba na ECG uko ECG facilities are PDS woni ho
until the day say
PDS woni ho meba o kasa no allow me o kasa be 15 minutes
Unia mpacho it's just no it's just one point me pacho one point
o kasa be 15 minutes
yanka make say point of order and this is what I'm saying say e kasa ya suspend there different from say Yamobi contract. And I make say, oh, Sabio Enyado, and some say, on Tiasia. Good. Now I'm a church. I'll bet not me patch.
I'm on the floor speaking, so you will not.
My point of order.
Allow me.
So, Opesa done in some me patcho. Opesa done in some no. Yeah, what my Tiasia. You are not going to deal with the facts.
Allow me to make my point.
Done in some.
Or man penny.
And yes, I dear, and then I'm allowed to say my point here. Say
there were several inaccuracies in your statement.
Nana, Nuruddin Kasaudi, Manenkano said ye what na sefa. Enti baby a sin to womo a ususu say had ye minye maminche ni mono. Noted down, we are no watching. Good. Enti said ye na dream a children sort ya sefa.
And your margin and a chemi assembly American Biano are premised on facts and past events. Is it not a statement of facts? A minister no because say PDS no is tainted with fraud. So your margin in America. Is it not a fact saying another case PDS deal ni suspended? And ade ne koso nti abasa ben ne wona na do danko akufu ado aban we mu a eso chan o mampanyini na mu ade besi o mampanyini si yenyai na still e koso report aba abonten Ambrose Derry report no wanya bia kan was a sika PDS for necessary or monko de be she ECG mu no mo ni bi na say de omo ye ne say ECG adwuma no bosumi sika omo jeje no eno no mo de tua ECG ne ka ti ade we bi menua ba say wo trotro and me say ton ma me wo say 150 million na me say yo 150 million no meto na ma je o trotro no na trotro no ye adwuma say be ye ne bosome no na me de abetua wo ka enti afi ne nko na wie ye no na me de wa wo trotro na ye adwuma utie me de wa wo trotro na ye adwuma atua wo ka me wi amasa fa trotro no. That is what is happening. And now already a friend no lawyer Jantwa
report now or refer to the report
interior ministry interior minister no ye appointed committee bin ye den to no he knows it
the committee in relation to this
in relation to the PDS deal
are different from committee no mote na omo ebi call kata na omo
yes
ma
no omo hwe sika e was PDS for Edebe Day, Edebe share Jumadianim. You see, now in a period of about 5-6 years, I was a PDS for no Edebe 500 million ebation. PDS for in so any 10 million crowd. Okay. There is a publication here, lawyer Jantwa. He's an energy lawyer, he's an energy expert as well as a lawyer. Or say, and the PDS and Niama Yadiko Shemu Ninano. Yadiko Shemu Ninano. Can Oforiata Nasa Faculty Coins wire the EFA. Meboa, in your basa meboa.
But I don't know that publication.
There is a publication.
Said there will be some
no.
How do I
PDS no ye ni nyina no say can oforiata o ye na nado dankwa akufo adunia no. Ono na afa kwati kwan so fa 51% no. So go amen so one case the publication is here we are made.
You want to take it
so the whole idea
and also contact say Ken Jitu mu say anima.
No, he's a player in the industry.
But Manisho publication.
Me say me kasa me ya chrew. Me tu mra me chiresi what you say enti ne so my japade kakraka say na nado danko akufo ado so de wo ma me for my sika ma me for my japade na wayi wani ahye wo nuanom ne efum my japade sa me nua free say ya de papa
Nurudini se wati abedweku na wamo mobre na omu ye nhwehwemu no se nka ye twen na yetie outcome abedweku ne de beba enka M1 say we be ka say I say yeah concluded that am kwansa na abedwako yes reading
and now am say wo me in law no ye wade bi a wo ye you are
the bude yi me film kawasem
ye wade bi a friend the prima facie evidence
okay
yetimi ekone ehun say ye ku obi da ho nipa na ye ku ne da ho no obi kura sekan a moja wa no gina nipa ne so a police for watching why say de ne kokod but that particular picture no a ewo ho no is a prima facie case say nipa no na ye de yeku no ya ye ade no ya ye no minister no ade no ankasa ohwe so no say ade no ye fraudulent ade no ye kro no enkofo bi na aka bom no mo for my japade
okay
o say yensa ntwen na obi meka bi ade na obi meka bi o
ntinka o do so say minister ne kan ye na ye fa ye
condition precedent and niema bia enka wo se PDS ye no a ansa na ye de ECG asho mo nsa no o ma anye o mo ankasa Dr. Baumia officer faculty kwan so attend no into condition subsequent condition precedent ne dey condition precedent ne say me beto nsuo yi eye 1 cedi 1 cedi no the condition is me de 1 cedi ne ba na wo de nsuo ne ye dey e hye me nsa memfa 1 cedi ne ma ya wontumi mfa nsuo no nya dey ema me mamfa 1 cedi bia ama na wo de nsuo na ye dey ama me afa nsuo no na me koton na me dia betua wo ka enye se bi nkwase abuo
Sebi
enye se bi kro no
Sebi eye wo de na wakeka si anyo because ye try report na then can you and now be on the same page
some no bebre adi ka ba bontin o ma ba bontin abeji atomu say almost 16 condition precedents were converted to condition subsequent. There's a niema be 16 anka what's a PDS ya ansa na ye the ECG ama omo anye but ye ade na ye dey
ama omo involved ete ase say
no.
Ana omo ante ase
enye parties na wo say ete ase e ye omo ye japade na ye dey man kofuo bi ene ye say ejapade no ye dey man no e wo say udi sika we ye dey e ma oman no one fa sika no ama menu aba wo a wuti we ubetimi akosa ye mfa ECG ma no fa ye adwuma tia
e contractual agreement no mo
oh and that contractual agreement
Mami Musa asem omo contractual agreement there are parties involved ya hyehyɛ say enka ebeye ni say we mransa na we yaba parties na say o afi yensesa no ye peni say de wode ma o de wogi o de wogina mu adi adanse o amongst themselves did they agree
menua that agreement, if any, was a fraudulent agreement. So there be says reason. So what do I do to one? O my Japadie ne say ye ton. O my Japadie no aye ton no. Sika we ne was a war ansa na ye de Japadie na ye de ahye wonsa. Umfa sika ne ma ye de ne de Japadie ne free we say. Fa say Japadie no koye adwuma ne fa betua ho nka. Na wo wi awafa. O kan asem bi about Dr. Kwabena Dufo. Fair enough. O kan asem bi about Dr. Kwabena Dufo say oye finance. Oye finance minister and onya eye onwa oye governor of Bank of Ghana no awarded a whole banking license. Fair enough. But ene Urap banks are your fa kwati kwan gu ni nyina ya kabo mu se CBG no. Abeto dwa say ene omampanyini nua Kenoforiata and ye the insurer of all those banks. Unibank ya Dr. Kwabena Dufo offices ba ko na ne de wafa. Enti ne de omo ye ne say obi bia adwuma owo no yengunu na meka Akufo-Addo family and friends no kwahwe Dr. Kwabena Dufo kuma wude hia santini a wa bie na adwuma anecha na over by 20 years na sa waye bone kura adenti ne ma adwuma ne ntena ho ne yentwe na so na ye guno na ne offices na nanado ne nuanom tim. It's a clear case of gathering everything about the Akufo-Addo family.
Medawase.
Medawase pa na sisi a baby adore de Mr.
3 minutes na fa tinetine de opesa tinetine.
Mr. Pa sanse Ghana for ne omo kasa. Na e se tinetine nyoma bi. Ne di kan Mr. Janto okasa ye energy expert. Na Mr. Janto aka enye no kre. Enra anopa me amete. Enye no kre so ye energy expert na enye no kre so waka de waka. Nsem a o ka no. Ehye na no. Okay. Enra anopa na me amete. Mene eye Mr. Jantoa eti eye GH1 TV so asem we buy e ma ne ka se da bi nsam o mo ka hye na no wan kasa ada. Okay edin kan asem ne buy me friend na mbisa nsa woni ana den na ekoi na Mr. Jantoa kan se da bi o asem ne se na amusi kan no nyesa na tie. Okay eno anopa nso ubi a wo hwe eye GH1 television na me mete hobi na Mr. Jantoa te hobi. Osi asamu anu reading ete anope kase wakano on kai. Into the basis of that entire construction. Mo penso a anope me de ne number be mamu amama frɛ no. Na me patcha ne se enya no kre. Okay. Ne toso mienu minia me kase nhihye bi wo ha ho. Enya bibia na edi ahopepre eka ne saa keke. Ewom se politics na wo ye nti aduru ba bia agisa aban na teso no ugu ne hu fiansa na waban etumi aba. Sana ye ura John Mahama 2016 elections obekan na metiase nso say ye NDC for communications waka wasem na mama sere NDC for communications sana ye no wo no asema ura yes ye bekoso ayese beboa he debio asema ura John Mahama ye flag bearer of NDC party obekan ye say opposition die ade ese wo ye ne say ese ugu aban no fi onu ye flag bearer no obekan na oka ne sanso ne wo hwe ye ne aye nuanom NDC for na ye na sa na kire pepepe because anya sa nsem bebrea me nue ete working enya nokre ade nti na mekasa asem a oka nyina no onti ase na edi kan e toso mienu nsem a oka ohan e na ekire adekronti a judgment debt etumi ba watra sa under any NDC government agreement a sign no e agreement between a government of Ghana any United States of America government and other private parties sa contract a sign ye no e kire se sa sem we si a mumfamfa sa akwan we so asem we si a mumfamfa sa akwan we so asem we si a mumfamfa sa akwan we so e baaye no obia ni hotumi so obesore se me say na me pese me yenti no sa akwan no e na me de fa so wo yes a e na kofa ka buburuja e de bre oman a ankasika ye de be biema oman no etumpon no e hwere amanfo no nti no ahopepre sa na ye de kotua wo yo mesika ahopepre sa na ye de kotua tie sika bebrebe sa enene yetimu a ye brese yensa beken he otio ade ne bae no contract na kire se monti bibia se a anase bibi se isa mo ho kwan se mo be suspend sa kwan ne pepepe na ye den ye fa so otia se there bi ene de ekoso na me kire o se there's a difference so what suspend ade na he you suspend we 6,000 staff of ECG na ye akoma PDS yentumi nye back it's say suspension ntini ye be ya ne say okay ye be ma another contract say ye be ya Ghana for light ebesi so menyini say otiwe wo be jipene say okay na am say ya suspend a PDS ntino wo light ne endum no for 30 days na ye hwehwem no wi a ansana ya yesa wo yesa nwuma begu we yes a man for ho ebe kyerɛ mo nti na nyɛ saa na yɛsɛ no aban a ɔdwen Ghana for ho de na yɛyɛ ne sɛ okay ya suspend it but contract na ho nkeka ho nti okay yɛnyɛ ne saa ɛma Ghana for nka ne no enkoso nyɛ den ensi so wote ha pɛ sɛ wodane no sɛ amampani aka asɛm ankoso abeti ne nyinaa there is no basis yɛnsan ka so sɛ conditions precedent ne conditions subsequent again unti ase mekasa unti ase a ene ne sen parliament a yɛde agreement no call so om ratify no om call ye no parliament agreement om ratify ne kyerɛ sɛ saa conditions yi the conditions precedent na mmom ye ma mo ho tumi sɛ mo kɔ conclude agreement no sɛ du baabi na sɛ mo hwɛ sɛ nyansa wom sɛ mo betumi ayɛ nsesɛmo a yɛn parliament yɛde saa tumi no ɛde ama mo sɛ mo tumi yɛ den ɛyɛ obi a study politics kakra no bɛka kyerɛ sɛ when your friend a delegation of powers ya delegate saa tumi no ɛde ama mo sɛ monkɔ na monkɔ yɛ na duru wa nti sɛ wopɛ sɛ obisa na sɛ obisa ne sɛ nipa ɔmotena hɔ ɛyɛ saa agreement ɔmo otumi ana because I schedule no ɛkyerɛ sɛ asemesi we na ɛwɔ sɛ yɛ we asemesi na ɛsɛ yɛ we na sɛ wanfa ne nyinaa anhwɛ na betena na politics nti wo pɛ sɛ ɔka ɛna ɛfrakadam ɛna kufuado ɛna we ɛna metewase tumi na ɔhwehwɛ na mom yɛ mu man saa we yɛ saa wo di ahopepre
3 minutes
wo di gidi
mami musa wasem we quick saa oka bibi I'm saying na mo framam o clear beboa yi nyina ɛyɛ no krese enterprise insurance and the insurance ema CBG ana
anya mpacho eno de no kra nyame ne memete minim
medas
na nyame so mesa aka ne se ho so asem na wo ka no eno ana meka se ena mfra mem nti anopei omba betena they want to create a certain impression ebia na me kire mu se nsem o kan nyina ho se menya abotre o ma me mre kakre ma kire mu nkakra ma obi ehunu se me wo presec na me teacher bi dwamu economics or say obisa question na man answer say you are blowing hot air na waka na nyina ye de ayesere
okay
utumi kan din nso asema wo kan nyina so bia ne ho
okay wacheche mo wie ne de meda wase nuru de wobetima se asanke ye koye ni mo
you 2-1 sesi I waka 2 na so you allow on so can say
there we go
asemu a make about
okay so me ma 3 minutes
me fa ho dance di mra inu aba publication here kutam your Monday 16 September 2019
oh na me ka say ho ne de o say specifically papa na nkasa say
ene eyo no
eba wa clear
oba akofo akohu adansefo way we will not take
I was on national TV.
No.
I was on national TV.
Okay, the argument will rather let us waste time.
He's trying to dent my credibility, and you shouldn't accept that.
On dental credibility.
No, but when you say that, what are you trying to say?
On casa obo, se open wako. Let me do the Emma on Cadia or oh, don't be doing that.
All Casano say, oh, Aquanon Tiasia, as some no canon, very characteristic of Nanada, Obi onim ni biano. No,
don't let us be petty. No, one can say our ministry, so he feels like if you know better more information to aid. But your man you offended, na man offending and so na yenja personal issues, na yen can't mean.
But let me proceed.
Se manchu obi agency so am Islam woni de mi nua mema nom mamo ma yen ko no personal mo ma yen kan ensem no na nkomo ne ye kama me
Asemba. Se me catch yourself won't tears hold on. Se me catch yourself won't tears ya. Se me catch yourself won't tears ya. Se me catch yourself won't tears ya. Na me pese me kyere ne se. Sebio enyoma me mi hunu. Ene nhyehyɛ ya me hunu ne me tears se na esi kono. Sebio enyado. Akonya mete no e ma me hu nyoma bi nti sa asama wo kan me ka kyerɛ sɛ won tia sɛ nya attendidi na mom na me kyerɛ ase ne sɛ baby ade ne gyina no e bia wo wadwen na wo de wo ka
like I said mama ma yenya ne personal yen share issues
fantastic 16 September 2019 PDS deal 51% shares for AGI diverted to Enterprise Insurance lawyer Jantoa a Ghana web publication or say energy expert Kwame Jantoa has said that 51% of PDS they given to Association of Ghana Industries to collect Ghana businesses to buy has been diverted to Enterprise Insurance. Say, as someone kind of one kind of on one he will issue a disclaimer. Okay. He doesn't need
another one.
Please allow me to make my point. Enunkoda o se ade na wo kan no mentiase asam ne ba ye no National House of Chiefs eye oman mu anyina ahemfo asantemawura otumfo ka ho Tobe Afede eka ho nene ataburukusu ka ho amoye nimdefo professor Nabila mu nyina ka ho omo say the PDS deal is fraudulent na ba in faculty kwan so edisika ahye ne nkofo botom International House of Chiefs ono mo so ntiase meba ohun say kasa ye ma ahobrase ani buo emrai meba ohun one mete eyi so ene ye kasa say one me nya adwene afa enough ba wo ka say minim de me comment ase anti hemfo no so according to nana damwa meba me wi am yi ama
debio wo de yi ma me ansa
maza me o ka say me wi am yi eye janto ade no me yi ama ma me ka say wi am say yi ama
it has been disproved.
Enti nana damwa allow me to make my point Mr. let's umumi a wo de for buo ma tiefo
no your so attitude is rather the problem show it
hey nana damwa tu na obekire you will run the show
you just show it
so allow me to enti
o custom dash the National House of Chiefs into their chere
it's a matter of public record
show it
me no ya public record show it ya me ne de enyo enti according to nana damwa no hemfo be ka say PDS deal no frakadam wo mu nyina no omo so ntiase that is the first point eyo owura bia your friend Reku Brobe I'm giving you a litany of experts omo ma some am make omo aka me
ono so call 5 here in a minute's time mebem
hwe owura Reku Brobe o ye MPP ni mapa o say energy expert or say government is making fraudulent billionaires out of this fraudulent PDS deal Reku Brobe MPP member talking
sure
and also Kasameboa
sure
and another was say these are matters of public record
sure
me
now me can't say matters of public record. What's it? There's no basis. I feel you are using the same stand.
Nana man in Canada. The Obeka one in Yajeno. Just put it down. What your penny paper?
Yes.
Allow him.
My state, who they done?
So allow him.
Ora Reku Brobe. Our MPP ni. Ose Akufo-Addo aban no fa kwati kwan so apa o man sika ne japade e dia man nko for Reku Brobe said it. Me wi ameyama. Afa ye wo think tank energy think tank be your friend no public interest and accountability committee the other no your friend no Steve Mantiao or say 51% of the PDS shares was given without due diligence and also one kasa meboa enti mpanyimfo we nyina be kasa ye hemfo be kasa MPP fo be kasa pia kakasa na me nua wo say still wo nyina wo ntiase na wonko na wo tiase nyansa bo akwa ye da se ko wanim na ade a ye hu kra ne say wonim say PDS for no money technical capacity bia adwuma no ye de am omo so omo me no money hu nimdie bia and the ECG experts wo ho no omo na omo rely on omo menua se we anya kro no na anya frakadam a company ye se be ye se bi pan no ho adwuma unim hwe ene ya hande ho bakery dia ye dey ama wo na bakery staffs a wo so omo nya de no mo na wo se rely on enti ade no ye ma ECG ye ya enkoman no boni be ne be wum enti ne Media light bill be a 51%. A move 51%. If I quit so could Keno for Riata and the Akufo-Addo family and friends. But it's a sad day.
I say a fraud baby. I say be you.
I will answer with the lawyer down to acquire the Canada.
On that no once I will born in person as I can say finance minister and or a public officer. But what born in specifically in the I have to dissociate because me need evidence.
I take personal responsibility for everything I say.
Thank you. Mpacho mo mayen kwaya ni na na free ministry ni nti nam si o eja won kire mu kakra fe die
I want to hint your producer say I want a copy of this recording.
Fantastic.
I'll issue a challenge. Sasamore Khan is a National House of Chiefs.
Yes, she live on Facebook.
I know. Sasamore Khan is a National. Sasamore Khan is a National House of Chiefs. Ekayen, Mr. And I have the statement on record. Onyimra na yenchirim. Near Tosso finally. And they say Piak and your think tank. Piak and your think tank. It is a creation of the constitution, of the law of Ghana, Petroleum Revenue Management Law. Into your think tank.
Thank you for the correction.
Say, asame bana se me kase, enyoma bi aye koso no won tiasia. Eya na
what's your go back to won tiasia? My enkoye ni.
Because me ba sana osika se Piak e think tank. Enya think tank.
Into what correct no? No say thank you. So let's just go on.
Sa opinion na Dr. Steve Manti a share enya Piak opinion. Piak is mandated to deal with petroleum revenue. No one personal opinion.
Okay.
Inti enko kan sem enfan ko show bi to gain credibility.
Thank you.
Now, my National House of Chiefs as I'm not kind for his record. Now saying
websites, Ben.
My John Online.
Okay.
My John Online.
Date.
Yeah, or date 8/8/2019. Time. 8 August 2019.
Now, person we host to pass.
Your try and your friend Saeed Ali Yakub was a House of Chiefs decries corruption in the PDS scandal. Or say the House of Chiefs has decried recurrent corruption scandals.
Take your time. Just take your time.
Or say the House of Chiefs has decried recurrent corruption scandals in this country. It says the PDS deal is, or say the chief. The chief cite what they describe as crisis and controversies under the current government from the PDS scandal agreement and its suspension. Meaning about waiting at January kind.
Because it wasn't making. So the National House of Chiefs has decried recurrent corruption scandals. It says only continue to leave the citizenry in poverty, joblessness, broken homes, and shattered dreams. The chiefs cite what they describe as crisis and controversies under past and current governments, from the guinea fowl saga to the most recent power distribution services agreement suspension.
Fantastic.
Which one again? Okay, so let me see. A statement in honor of Ghana's founding fathers blames political leaders for abusing democracy and trust of the people over the years, resulting in little progress after 62 years of nationhood. The House says unbearable living conditions have pushed many Ghanaians to suicide and migration, for which they call on Ghanaians to recommit to the ideals that inspired them. It's you.
Good.
The 4-page statement titled "In Honor of our Founders, Let's Kill Corruption Before It Kills Us" is jointly signed by President Tugbe Afede the 16th and Vice President Dasibre Kwebusi the 7th.
So the National House of Chiefs likened the PDS deal to the Jida Guinea fowl scandal. That is how bad it is. There are subsequent publications.
Also, read this statement in it. Thank you.
Fantastic.
I beg of you, so we make.
Let me just make one statement. Fraud na National House of Chiefs say, oh, a fraudulent, and then na me te ham pacho, me te ha person me chere say National House of Chiefs and tiasie and then the enuni.
Maybe statements na kasa where news need your chief fame. So when you go there, the letter is there.
Meba. Okay, and you are given a carte blank sheet. Go and bring evidence to support what you said. Nana, let's just make progress. Oh, me patro. Giddy, and they chrono na National House of Chiefs.
Then you are also continuing. So you make progress. You make progress. Now South Africa for the Achelpa Amagana Abai Enra, woman Minister for Foreign Affairs and BB, Mr. Radebe. The delegation in Mama Ghana, a bisu called Nigeria, and he said, "Ye nanu esi wo August ni mo South Africa no, and cheyi omoni anye ho sem oman mpanimfo nti wono mpa Ghana chew na asembisa ne se omukọ Nigeria so koye same omo pa chew ni wie saa na afi yakwa akosi sen omo behwe se bi nsi be because ye hu first ye hu second wana no de o man ka ho asem because the cat and the by na just a chop apology say as to say who free abai mu de what say bia omo kan say moving forward, you know, they have found ways to deal with it.
But that's it. And now, Omubabe who Mampeni no near Yati and say, Omampeni catch your mose, a chop an idiot, yes, some. Nemum, ni hianson say, ni pa a ya omushe chra, omudi sa nyamra hosem. Munso munem from
Yamin Brassem, Yamin Brassem, Nyamransem.
But that's it. na munso nipa no mu na munfo munko gina court na enye nsana ho nkyere nipa a omo beba daakye nso se saa adwumade we no ye udi a ho asem ebeba South Africa nsam a yeke enye ne ena yete ho asem wo ho a na kofa aba wo ho a na kofa aba eba eya chaw pase ya ena san eden eba na yafa ne se nyina ye bibiman sofo nti ne wo de enya hwe wo nuafo mu a na odi ache ne na ye koyanim ese obi fum kuma ye fum nwa se meti akan me nti enam sa ne nti no eya na yesuso mu sai sanse nyina ye nuanom na mom bebi ade ne eya akono ka akoye se eyo musuban sabio regret protocol sem ye beka no regrettably ka akoye se eyo musuban eya de a omokoso no mo ye den omo ye nti omampanin de ogina so se ane yetemase Ghana man ayo hoy South Africa se ne ba ya omunya omofa hodi Ghana man ye di mu dwuma papa edru ba bia freedom fighters ne ade eye omampani a wetwam nyamenfa ne kransie Kwame Nkrumah and subsequent leaders dwumadi amudi na nya dwumadi ketwa nti ni se beba ne se nne no munya omofa hodi na se yenye nkrofo a ye di omusika de beboa amone ade mo besan adane mo ho na mafa nkrante de akodi omachi a na emwa na se mo nkrofo no nso ye na da ne da nyina mo ba ye pamcho na ye som ye pamcho na ye som na ye hunu se bibisa ekoso dia ene emwa anope me be mitie na em se nkomodie bi ekoso radio station me emre bi a etwem kakra na em se na obi a owo eye embassy ho or say high commission ho na oka se omo di nipa ni bi akwa gina court ama nsem no ekoso na ne ebisa ye ne se nkomo ma ye eye information say bia se mesi ana se obentin ene de ne court e wo sansem ho na say ni say na ye de akwa kosi na ye koso nyina so ma ye mo eye ye high commissioner Mr. George isi oya de pai wo sansem u kaya na se uhu ya footballer bia ese na obobo e wo South Africa nkrofo ye bufo ba ye omkofa no mkobu ne nem na papa ye se ono ankasa sori no kofa ne personal car ne ade ne bambo de ne call ye ne ade ne Ghana fo a omo South Africa papa nso etumi edi dwuma de ye da na se da me nhira no na ye koye nim so ye nkan hunu se sansensem we no eni se ekoso da ye koye nim so ye nkan hunu se banesa na so bi betumi aboa eya na etukwan a ye nkan na ye fa ye details enko ye various high commissions se ne be ya bibi say eba sa information ne keke no mo wa betumi hu ne se asemasi wa ha na obenten so te ha na ye nko hwehwe omo na ye hu ne mo a ye de beboam enye sa na se bibi say betumi esi bia ye mpe ne sa amom de ba se utukwan a na wako yi hu adi enye sa bibi sa ba se be ya ye betumi kura hu sa wote ha na ye mfa mo bi emre no ebe ha dwen.
Thank you. Nurudin Oma Pacho nti acho panichi.
Yeah, I think say eniama akoso South Africa no yare hosem. Na menyi ni say eyade a acho pankwa no ebetimi a undo the effects. Emre bi atwa mu na bibiman nyina no ye nyina ye hu ye ho say ye baako. Ena akwasi kokko eba ye na obefa ye no mu obefa ye nkoa. Okono no osade ahia ye dai etoto ye ntam. Nti no se o Ghana ha ebi ukọ eye Ghana ye ni Togo fo border no ultimately so obi dware wo Togo na busu afie no ano e fa wo Togo e na fa ye dai e wo Ghana nti ne ye nipa ba ko ne ye dai ye te ye krom ha na mre bi dru ya South Africa fo omokwa hu hie mu no emwa bebre na eye aman foforo aka no e de eye dai eboaye nti ni kwan se nka ne ade asi we kra no ke ni kwan se nka esie ni kwan se South Africans etime sorry na omoa munua bibifo a se bi obedi pa wo krom no okohyehe wo adwuma na omoye dai omokunkum bi e kire se there is something wrong with our psychology as Africans. There is something wrong with our thinking, and I had the Mebo Julius Malema about, so I think he has delivered some fantastic speech on this particular issue. So, of course, South Africa, about 4 to 8% of the South African population, but they control about 92% of South African resources. In the South Africa, for one cophobia, also more money break on swa. That privileged society I are creating was South Africa. The South African history, no. I think say Yura Mandela and handle the post-apartheid period no ye and no and man ne South Africa for a year before no who say they are disadvantaged.
At the non-campus on Congo Gabi we are now.
Once I brought phone by and no beto say before to massa so. And no more James are sitting in answer who ye be ni crown who ye be near ye this year or South Africa will no. You don't have any right to own land. To move fast answer seen about 90% of South African lands. Nipa be 5% in some. Until ne ama South Africa for mo do mo mine no ankasa no, they are a bit disadvantaged. But no interest I was say your farm Russia in some near ye and near basa basa. So BB actually we can use very civil, very non-violent means to achieve our goals. Now we so I was say yeah and say na ho bi ma abania aka say and this will be to Ghana ha na ne ho to no on sorry so South Africa. Nipa bebra ko South Africa no nkofo a omokokodi pa.
There nipa betu.
Fair enough.
We even have virtual citizens. No, not necessarily but
problem no.
Deputy Commissioner now cancer no
problem no ekoso South Africa no. Enye so omo problem ne say Ghana for kakra wo ho. Omo se ne bi asori woni krom wa South Africa na yeden. Oba nti ankofo bi firi omu krom abebuso ewo omu krom a adwuma kakra omo ye no omo nye den
omo America de ebeku ni pe
no asem America no menua ba ni kwan se ojema no si bone ni
America ne se no si bone ba mi bisa won sem se sa
asem no bi ti se Libya abra Gaddafi wo ho no oman a no omu ntu kwan se wo tu kwan a na ye for ebia recreational purposes na ye Libya ni bia adwuma eye Messi adwuma kra na omo nye no ntina na Ghana fo free hakoye no because na aban no de nhihye bi agu akwan mu a ama omo ho ye de eto omo nti se na obi wo Ghana ha na ne ho to no na se bi di obedi osori a obede obenya na yare hwem ne bibia sisi so a menyi ni se obesori so ko South Africa ama na ayakɔhye na ne ya akɔye ne yakayaka de na wo nwemre bi Ghana ambassador to South Africa kan asem bi e ma ye condemn ma na amamfo se ye de ye politics and then no sa asem dem ho abahia sister ya wokai asem a wokan no oso ono de na adwuma no a wokodi no South Africa no ono de obedi kan hwe MPP for ansa na wahwe obi bia indi se ne sa asem no ya nyere ye ho anka ama na ametwe ansan na ye kunkum Ghana fo na o maba Ghana High Commissioner of South Africa and kayura yisibuato obebusa say one PP card and I say o ade na kire se wo kra no ye Ghana ni
you think it's a fair comment.
How unfair is it?
Okay, I just asked you.
No, sometimes sister ya mama ye ne ayeba ha no. Eya ye nipa bone for do. Me man fa tuo anko gina owura yisi buate so no no aba abonten be ka say ono South Africa adwuma no a wokoye de okoya ma MPP for. Me boa. Me na me sama man fa tuo anko gina oso okoya ma MPP for na wa wo be ba na
Ghana ni bi ko.
Wa wo be ba na ni.
Na no Ghana ni bi o South Africa ko High Commission who are you bisa no ne card na.
Me nua de ahya akoma ma na no ka. Sa asem no kan ye no enye me na me de tuo se be ko gina ne tri so no kan ye. Enu ti me ka de tu ye nyina ye ho for say as politicians sometimes we should not be carried away by the political platforms no aye mountain no. Na ye kan sem bi ye detrimental to the long term national interest. That is all I mean.
After making kind of Facebook comments, Kakra question being just so Besiasi Abbas Nuruddin has embarrassed himself this morning. PDS issue is not about financial matter. It is about the person who endorsed the insurance contract for Akut insurance company in Qatar, who was not supposed to endorse. NDC communicators don't understand the PDS issue. Okay. Walanyo in Akwatia, the police is a state institution mandated to carry out investigations into the missing 3 girls. The police did not kidnap the girls. The police did not kill the girls. It's only an investigation. The families are free to agree or disagree with the police. Apparently, the parents who by their negligence led to the kidnap of their kids irresponsibly engaged with the kidnappers. It's quick trap. Josie Richard says, we thought the 51% will be listed on the stock exchange for all Ghanaians to buy and own it. But this one, it has been shared among themselves.
Fantastic.
NPP, we are watching. Ginko Abdul Hamid, Efie Kumazungu Takrad, good morning, yeah, and your guests. I really love the way Nana Kofi talks, humble and factual submission. I think Nuruddin has no in-depth understanding of the PDS issue. Pacho, Munyai Pesnano, what dream you saying or who feel? Revolution says those students who failed should not be allowed to enjoy free SHS. Anthony Obiabla, the Fiekuma Zongo Takrade, says we all know that PDS issue is fraudulent as confirmed by NPP themselves. Please let's talk about the major issues at stake in the country now, which is free SHS placement issue and the missing Takrade girls. Yeah, I tell Honorable Napo to respect parents for once. Is the free SHS placement overwhelming him? He should exercise patience more. Farouk Tema says, as parents, we haven't taken much interest in our children's education. Most of this placement wahala are self-inflicted. The model school concept by ex-President Kufuor should be nation's priority. NDC should please stop the unnecessary politicking they are doing with our free SHS because free SHS has come to stay. Bible 1 says the NDC man talks a lot. Leave the NDC man alone. You, what do you think? Teacher Kujo Tepanyina Soso, please let's all put our hands together and console the families who have lost their children. Tears are screaming down. You mean tears dropping down as I'm writing. May my dear daughter so rest in peace. Berima will say to good morning from Utum for the convener of Crossfire Ghana. Please, what at all is our problem? Are we really serious with our education? Why should we as a nation suffer to the extent of losing lives in the name of school placement? Please let's divorce NPP and NPP from this. Well, Enrano, you say na collapse. As you say, the Monday, no, na entisa. Into be but a man for collapse. Musa Abatwa, yeah? Anybody who is bent on defending PDS scandal will eventually dent his image because the scandal stinks. However, it's not so disgusting for Education Minister to suggest that the stampede that happened at the Independence Square was caused by President Mahama because he bussed people at the venue. He bussed people to the venue in order to gain political points. How can a minister who is paid by taxpayers' money and holds sensitive portfolio like Ewa Intie Swati and Yemina Matino? Let me see. Who is here? Brad Jagos in Sawam. So, where is the CID boss? I think she has disappointed these families of the Takrade girls. That's all I can say for now. Okay. And yet, Mama Yanko Kansuku Nasem. And your consensus in fortunately, and Kratan is 90% done in T. 10% will be.
Namacha dear back be pepem. Obika say 51% in PDS no nankonim say be floating on the stock market. We are piloting a certain idea in the oil and gas sector. To share a PI and ExxonMobil SINE na the local content partnership in GOIL. The idea is that GOIL is a national company. GOIL has the necessary wherewithal, it can take over it. Their books are good. Now GOIL will be able to float that section on the stock exchange. Everybody can have a buy-in into it. The CIA Casino, GOIL, a publicly listed company, a man for our shares. In Ghana, for more shares, GOIL, indirectly, they have a share in that oil field.
And we have Fomungo. Now we will come but a budget time. Next time, better a time.
1 minute.
Education as
the 10 seconds.
The
10 seconds.
Okay.
This is a pilot project. Okay. We are very confident. Says we'll see more of it as we go on.
No more better a time. No more chilling. Ibrahim Anamebwa. Montoya time chechim. When me bisa question about coupe obisu be say we want say corporate social responsibility. They are chow free. 2 minutes I use you nim nebo.
Me das.
Na ya em say eniama akoso kakra yi ewo CSSPS placement. School placement.
Titia.
Ade a hadwene because your wofo bi ani so ade hunu say ne ba wie school a sese oto aso no so betimi ye panyimpa e wo krom ha na ye musa ye ho say ade na ade abedru ba bi a ye droi o so ansem we ne ka sister ya mo say ye de ye politics no but we politics ni free mu a enye dey enye yi because the decisions that has brought about these difficulties were political decisions. that year when you introduce school placement system. I think say in those days when Osafo Mafo was the education minister, 2006, 2007, thereabout, and that system you buy. System you run say a breadroom a better problem cry and then you say. In today in see ya and next assem yaba. Meaning sister idea ni see idea SCN say software ye dia yes idea no ya perfect no owura mati opoku prempe e ba ye no so no de onyusu sa software no into akofa software for Friday day aba e na technocrats a omo wo ho a omo nim ade ni nyina no wapam omo nyina inu aba wutie me wapam omo nyina
ni tie mu okosan kra ho ba mpesa ukoda
wapam omo nyina omo nim adwuma no wapam omo nyina no ene wakofa MPP for na dia ye day abe populate school placement system no enti ne ade a asie ni se ya gigi protocols and no be be 20 so corporate sec because ne papa MPP ne papa MPP DCE ne mama MPP women organizers enti ya gigi protocols ne they are failing all the big schools enti wo akwala ye place you wo ho normal no obekọ no ye say ya place you what to tell niam nyina de aba ba ye ntimi mfa wo ha ye ma
Memisa Kosa.
Busa question.
Question edin kan. Enra, Director General of Ghana Education Service, Prof. Upukwama say, or no as Director General, on your aware of any software change. They are talking me, you know. Akwala no, onu ne choose in school. And you will be in a place, you know. In fact, Papa ya ni photo die, Dr. Tando Kraka say, and you will be in a place, you know. ABI Becca say self-placement in the case of Omo Conference pen.
Many about say same way no.
Oh, unti me ko san.
Wasam na menya the gist na dey about
so. What boy imagine me question if imagine. Yenkwe.
Sa same way no your candidate there we see. Me no obi a ya gene 10,000 a place in about school for awamfa. On Ghana your problem no.
Okay,
asem no e koso no asem no
okay so what my evidence be den ya kwatia corruption
say asem bia nya asem bia wote a wo ka no na mprempre ultimate evidence ba ye wa ha yi ye won sem bi wo ha maka because say me kasenti no me nya evidence ba me wia evidence a wo pe bia no me yidi ye dey e ma if nothing at all lawyer janto ade no was enti say me kasa na mprempre na wo
kasa in relation to the corruption e dey
no na me ka no say ya jeje protocols, MPP protocols, ministers, former DCEs, women organizers. And a school among qualifying now, you do a more day. I can't ne, almost a word that no more judging call for can almost do a more cobebia, and you don't kofa, sa problem winning aba. Say yes, I net dear. I didn't think I ran near dear 10, 12 years. Problem win see and ne, and as a some way the AC. I didn't ya. Ebio and Rayura Matthew Poku Prempe. I think sen reach your kwasempa. O kasa no o say ade na ekoso no nyina na Yura John Dramani Mahama na on say Nyankopon bo nipa bia no bo nipa ti na ode adwene tum. Na wa adwene no so wanfa anya adwuma ade bia ho na bebra to agu. Ohun na MPP for ma fa Ghana for say as a Ghana for no. O ma fa Ghana for
menu nyina ye titwi pa. Saka kre ya wo kan ye die pacho kan foforo.
Anya wo da me kire me sene o kire me sene me sin kan wa me kan sa
me said ya me kire wo ye communicator enti unim kasa enti na wura nom de wo bae woni die mu a kasa we anya me de pacho sesa no
se anya wo de ne a me ti show so ne de se me ya de be please wo ne de me twa sa ba asem na me kan ye ne de ya asem na me da so a anya didi atahwi ni because o platform so na me te me kasa me ntwen san obetumi akasa me nsore nko
me ma nsore nko ba
anu nti na me twa san ba ma ko one kasa de I mean that particular statement say ene asem wasi na awofo free the whole country aba e bi collapse minister be pa no pomasibra conveniently ukoblemu opposition. Are we paying people to think, or are we paying people to take us for fools? That's the same way in a civilized country, Ben Asadi we bet me akoso. Say Ghana, your money ye serious and can Napo resign. Na nansa omuko ye so baby almost 125 ministers in Napo is the best. If Napo is indeed the best among the 124 there, and ye Ghana ye it tells you the quality of the human resource of the MPP. We have the men. Oh, Napo for some time now no is developing a certain credibility. So Assembly aba or no the obeto to ayampia. Obekai na saying free SHS by or say NDC for pay free SHS because omo nim say NDC for co school Ghana for co school mo be hu nyansa omo nto aba ma NDC sabi we santini ba ya tete wo hemfie say wo kasa asem wo ya de na wo pese wo kire the assumption ne say ye maame no ma ton niema wo dwom ye maame no ma ye nua no ma ye carpenters mason o man co school no omo de omo nim nyansa. But is there any scientific data I say one year uncle school or munyina to Obama and this yana? I was say 1 year ye bo won hoka say o mo medwene ensi ye hawa no kwan no. Sa asemba na unni asem na no pomasibra. Eni kwan say obekasa edi huru omanfo bo. Nipa e wo ho no bebre ye MPP for. Nipa e kosa hawo yi mu no bebre e ye MPP for.
And how no mo say o maso.
It's a lie. It's a bare-faced lie. On say MPP administration no they are good in PR. Sa asem ma radio so rubbish ne de. Omo ye fantastic. But obekọ from no na ente se ne eche ye na unim. Aban so the free education aba. Ba okọ Ashanti regional e ka awofo ebo no. Minua. Enkade no amakra nkafa nyinam hwe so de obi ete contanse se onim contanse. Ye de na ko school afia ko bi ene ya ye ni day student. De bia o sori no obi free contanse akọ afia ko bi a one faka obefaka ahodo be ye num
na ya no nipa na aye ne ho na so mo na
aye now that displacement 90% of enkwala you know ya ye omo day student because day student no e ka bia nim ye Ramahama wo a o introduce progressively free education no day student na ye 50 cedis ade a ema ebo ne kosoro no ye the feeding component nti aban hunu se feeding no na ka wom no o push a lot of people to be day student and no bit fuase twede so ni matwema twede ye de naba armed forces ni aye ni day student nansen yesi ye headmaster nansen yesi ye headmaster owo agri memorial di bone ben wo ye bone a wa ye ne say akwala bi free akirikyire en waba school okọ form 2 na ban se ye nya ni day onim so ye akwala ni day a akwala no school no obeja because na wo phone timi ko high dime ma no en na wa no ahu akwala ne bombo no waje akwala ne wo boarding a aban se senior or ya o ka say ye ma kwala ne nko high dan a headmaster na gene ne de headmaster ne sabotage free education we yin in the end this your policy on free education is clear. It is stated in the Constitution Article 25. Yeah, but double track no we are going to take it away.
Thank you.
It's as simple as that.
What to me I solve a problem no
Bible say akola
e den tina say famwa ma fe e bedru has
Bible say akola di wona anyway journey na wona e be wari wasasi so enyoma bi koso a etoda utie kasa bi kwa kire a utumi hu se e ha adwen na nsemu a matete kasa bi a ye tia e otumfo na minim so se menhia eyia no na anope mate kasa bi na me wanwa se mate sa kasa no na so ye be fa ne sa unim se u raise asem se day students na ye pushing nipa ne bebre no akode no a problem na ban hu se ehu ka no edoso a ni awo ye ne se o pesa o kire se eye owura John Mahama ene NDC abreso omo handle education na omo nim ade a omo ye adenti na me kasa sa e-blocks ya eye owura John Mahama besisi ni nyina ye day schools ebi ye kokase na ebi si nwuram no ne ombeka che ne se ai na adwempo bi tae kire na daachi bi debi nkro ebe ba ho ama na yeyi nti se munim saa aden na no pay ote he kase aben bi edi nkrofo bi akode school na ban ne de ni tirimo edin double speak wo abreso na ne awusisi e day schools
aban se oye free SHS enti se wo ye de ade o ye no ma kwala no de o se ope no ye man o se oye boarding a men for so enkoye ni day
na mpacho
yes so ube avoid the feeding costs sanem se no
na America ne se me ka se won ti asem na se a na o se me
na wan ka se won ti asem na se a won so ntumi nka o de ana
esan se me ba anya hwe
na yi anu ama wonye ne na bisa no kosan ya ma na fe ade wan ka won ti ase a he can still make his point.
He has said it for the 7th time.
He can still make his point without saying it.
Ya wo ye body ya won kan asem titiri bia and so also been tin some no
bet me akoso
koso now dem pacho men kasa no na yenya no so
bibi ba eya yenya abotre na yen hwehwem isan say te se nya wokin nipa no residential status no eye one apeke schools no so eye one now selected.
But you also know that some parents are almost a independent square hono or man fa but a come out because of you call your bar you did not go boys school.
Who the team? Ya make can say ansem na ye kan nyina no. Nipa ne ba na ya je ayi form na ya hwe so. Ni nyina wo so. Nti nipa ne tumi ka kire wo say ade we no enye me na me select ya na no ye different matter solution center will deal with it.
All right.
But ne ye nim e okrom ha ne say sa no ni nyina nipa no ene select ye. Hwe etumi ba ne say me nua wo be ya wadwen so ene de mpesem kotena taifa. Nso no a month or two later no na ebia bibie esia bajo na make answer otimase na ebia wasesa wadwen na eba ne saa yen pese ye kase eno nye da bi eye na nso no e de ahokere kakra de be den e de beba esanse plants a wo ye ne nyina no wo de ye se wo de ko taifa na fei no impofrim sensisan eba mu dia na ese wo ye den esesa ne kakra wi asimi ba bia saa na tie nti se no ba ne saa na ube jina so e de abekase na ban bitrimu adin na sei na make kan he to me de wo ho kwan se obepe na nso no enyina so nka nsem ya fe de obewie no na wa ni nipa na wo pese obetena akonya no so no ugu ne ho fi nya ye kan se 90% of look minia na see ye e wo Monday e wo Black Star Square no e ha dwen enyina ebe giatum say hadwe nya sa na nkayo say den eko na aba ne sa no me gidi pa say GS4 etena say ye nhwehwem wo hwe nra report e ba na kire say omo tena se no omo hwe say there be mistakes be e ba bi nti yen correct na me ya dom enra amane sa biom
but the issue no ye say ye use placement and a computer ye ma headmasters ni headmistress ni jai picking no ye got 20 years and at least ye be 13 or to 15 years. I didn't think that that's when you saw challenges.
Yeah, ba ne say insisai mi so aden asan aba.
Oh, okay, insisai ba.
Ye koye nim no. Aman no bia ni ogina fa ko sabio. Nkane no na headmasters ne eyi na eden ekokotena ho normal selection. And allegations they bia no bia ko tua bribe na say na e ka so okay na ye nyan na ma computer na running program. Ye koye nim the numbers are increasing. With the introduction of free researchers, the complexities have become a lot more. Adoso. Nti edru baabia na wo yensese wo ko wanim no nipa de he sabio sremi na ma me kwan na me nkapoto kasa kakra bi. You say the unexamined life is not worth living. Nti se wo gusu se wo yade na kasa de we de say ya na ye no. Nti me mpe kwan a memma akọ nanim a ene wo nso kra na je se akonwa na ye de ama no ensem fata se ye de be ma. Esanse akola akra no oni okọ nanim obewie school da bi na wa pa adwuma nti se ye was system na se system no ha ye koye nim na ye hwe last year
was say modify fair software na ye use no dan say ye best
na then me pa cho enu nyina explanation say den e wo ho minister ene ni GS4 ni PRs omuguso omuma na nipa no ne ebe boa pa ne say anke ebe ma sa explanation na de akoye nim na mom na me pese me kire ne say so be jina kase na you be na political decision near there. You are ignoring the facts that on mine no ese koyenim ese tumpon. So the back energy sector krana licensing rounds oil blocks near there. Na kan no minister to meet na ne dem. Na wache pen. Wa pen bra ukohu no mo hye dem na maka na ese muka mu wi na wasan ne. Na de ma na de ko. Aba we ba se there be sa de ne eya Ghana ye nya value for money. Into Sisia no, near Bay and say,
Opeka insinuations. We are bright here to be you are because the okay, so who on sort of bill.
Oh, Mpacho, and your
the Bena minister share them now on you be a kind or time.
Oh, dear,
misinformation.
Oh, dear, Mr. Here, your two policies. Cannon, nanny, and say, wow, peblock on. No, I call minister. No, I call track or catch a minister. Say, minister, how you block with me pay.
Okay.
And Manager said, minister, is so frail. No, now. Now, we share terms. Now, we negotiations near the. I move you and us or Japan. Now, I sign. Now, we call parliament. Now, parliament are to neko. Sisi and the air can say there be. Ye to say ordinary contract. Be a bidding process.
Okay.
Ghana, my bet now says, I block we need. I block we. Ye per se, the man. Ubia our interest or yasa fanning and a bra. ye be pre-qualification. Ye pre-qualification we ansa na wabedi. Criteria and process ni nyina very clear. And no kyerɛ wo sɛ yɛtena ho ne ehunu sɛ ɛyɛ ɛkwan dada na yɛ nam so no ɛtɔ da ɛho tɔkyema ɛwɔ baabi nti yɛnsesa no ɛnɛ mmere a yɛka sɛ Ghana yɛwie yɛ first licensing round yama award ɛho nsɛm kakra yɛ den ɛbaeɛ a friend saying see civil society organizations be evaluation omo Ghana B I just say yeah there for our first ever licensing na mom no sign na say ye e ma ye koyenim inti say school placement system no so say drum pempen so say ye nsisan na say ye nsisan wo ye nsisan so he e to da wo
ye nsisan ampa
pa cho na make can say edru ba bia e say etumi ye modifications so whether you call it modifications, whether you call it improvements, whatever it is that you are going to call it, sa na ebobra e di koyenim
bibi sa
na me kyerɛw and say
nana mo ye bibi sa ani
clearly me na minim na say edru ba bia e wo say wo ye e di koyenim me te so me catch us minim yakoso pa in this entire process and na me twatro na na me can say modification improvement very necessary in life say na be a betumi aiden etumpono na say one tiase esa na begina ka say political decision na bribe say you kyerɛw say koka
and one kyerɛ ni mu ase wono so be ka say political decision
political decision
wo kyerɛ ni mu ma na tiase
na begina ka say na amanfo MPP organizers na MPP hwan na amagoji protocol ne ade nanso no owie ye na na yoka ne say nipa na go na bi MPP fo e bi NDC fo na say MPP fo ma protocols ene ade na MPP fo gina
na MPP ni
me ba
say because me time na so I'm giving you enough time time aso
waka bebre
che o time ni so ya no so cross out so wakasa bebre I'm used to this so
na meka na meka ne say ewom say ya manyosem ne ye
okay
kukukukuku enkosi ba bia yenya abotre na nsem no yentiase na yenkasa mani sisi so
nenkosi ba bia
na meka ne say eyasem na meka keke eyasem na meka keke
na nurudin be boa miamia na no na mama ne 30 seconds bia na
fantastic
na meka ne say ade ne friend amanyosem ye oman adwin toatoa ye befa so ekwan ye befa so oman na be den ebetumpuno ma ye nye mane nkoye se obi a tena ne TV enim no when we there sa omo be frefre din no ma shout there be emwa.
Thank you. No dey also je 30 seconds
na football the man so no e tena se na wahwa ahwehwem na wahwe obi e se fata no obi hunu se eyo no this education placement mess here akoso no can be about day schools ayura Muhammad see here when you are doing pobe na ayura Muhammad this is a school no sa akwala no be wie school no akọ school no an importamu na okọ asantemantamu ba bi ti say adudwama when you are so ni adudwama enkwala e wa adudwama krom potri krom kwame chem krom asua de kwa abesoa no omu nyina asori a when you are wutie sabro no ni ahwerewam omu nyina asori a because school no wo omu importamu no omu tumi ko school no sa ba be dafie oba fie na ne maame akawampesi kura wa yede wadibi that was the idea because board and assembly nanim no numbers na eba abonten no aban entimi en sustain the financial cost ye share sa de we asemusi yesisi school singrum but na Dudwama secondary school no enkwala 4000 ewom first batch awie SS am results aba ba musi yesingrum and the pakoso
musi e block nso ye jai
meba and
na o hanana adana hanu
o me make say
adana hanu din
dey
be menyesa
musi e block ye jai
we dey
me ka dey ye wie ya ansa na ye ko some buy 4 years my ba dey na running 4 years
seconds ya me dey man we
me ba dey asamo American say nese me nua we hunu say o position ni kwan say wo di atro utwa kontompo ke kansam anim baje tum ye e kyerɛ sɛ yɛmanyosɛm ne yɛkɔɛ ne ma kyerɛ sɛ MPP for no ankasa ɔmahunu sɛ 2016 one district one factory one village one dam no ɛyɛ ade na ɔmo ka de apetumi ɛyɛ enya ade na ɛwɔ na bi gyina so yɛma mpanyini na nado dankɔ football do bɛka sɛ
me 30 seconds wafa 1 minute more ɔpanyi ɔhyɛ batakari ɔkasa twa to yɛ friend Nurudin Abbas ɔyɛ Ashanti Regional Communications Officer and Nana Kofi Damwa and so a Director of Communications Energy Ministry. And no na miko bisa PDS once more if I time nefa na nsuni nyina ye e konkwansen krom ti se yentimi anka enkwala na sem na e kina ye da from mo me fan chef region china beto so ewura no ma no pay yeda mo asese mo baaye
that's
na yeah Mr. Felix Kumi oh my foul birthday nkreye di kafra Mr. Mo muni Mr. Felix Kumi CEO Jaka Motors ewo Achimota no ena ye na woda o na wawoda idie ewo se na ye di ne kese nti mo amo pekase ato no mo nkoho na wonso a yame aboa wa wasori akakra wo kotokom kona koto paiti mane mame why Mr. Felix Kumi CEO Jaka Motors Achimota happy birthday to you onyame sure onye okese na oma wakoma so ade nyina emremo meda J essentials as for my beautiful hair friend 0243639053 said ye be ya obema onipa also the EBCC wo ho and studio fix and so Jolo E Plaza 2 a diner best patient trust e wo na na studio fix ewo na on fixel se o fixe lash se o ye eyebrow waxing ni na obey se o hair massage so obey facials obey ma pedicure ni manicure de what a beautiful nails e man e pen me nyina ye pedicure ni manicure inti akona koye bi for 02029665553 and at 02438467119. Good morning, Mr. Jacob Aidan of Best Point. Medase pa nyamisha one edem ya wo special eyes mumu medamwase medi ede ya kunama nyame ya domo a odonfo de dom yen ya yetenkom ko ade a wo chena ye ni crew no ye besia ba besom de